Have you ever gone out for a run full of energy, only to feel drained just a few minutes later? Your legs feel heavy, you're out of breath, and you just can't keep going. Frustrating, right? Now imagine for a moment that you could run for longer, feel light, and keep a steady pace no matter the distance. Sounds like a dream, but it's not. And the best part? It's way easier than you think. No, you don't need to train for hours or spend money on expensive running shoes. There's a simple trick that can completely change the way you run and improve your endurance in a way that will surprise you. Curious? Well, get ready, because what I'm about to tell you could be the game changer you've been looking for to take your runs to the next level. Let's get into it. Do you know what the biggest problem most runners faces? They start with excitement, but before long, fatigue knocks them down. Legs feel like lead, chest tightens, breathing becomes erratic, and suddenly, every step feels like a battle. And the worst part, you haven't even reached halfway. Sound familiar? This happens even to regular runners. Fatigue becomes the biggest enemy, and often, it makes you think you can't improve, that maybe running isn't for you, or that you need to invest in more gear or complicated training. But what if I told you that the real problem isn't your physical endurance? What's actually affecting your performance is much simpler than you imagine, and there's a solution. What most runners don't know is that the secret to running longer isn't about pushing yourself harder or running more days a week. It's a small adjustment you can make, and when you discover it, you'll wonder why you didn't know it sooner. The trick is syncing your breathing with your steps. Yes, something as simple as that. But the magic is in how you do it. Most people breathe irregularly while running, which leads to fatigue quickly. The key here is to coordinate each inhale and exhale with your steps. Here's how it works. Instead of breathing randomly, you follow a steady pattern. For example, every 3 steps, you inhale, and every 3 steps, you exhale. This keeps your rhythm controlled, allows your body to use oxygen better, and reduces muscle tension. It might seem like a small thing, but this simple adjustment radically changes the way your body behaves while running. Instead of forcing yourself, you optimize your energy, letting you run longer with less effort. And the best part, it's super easy to apply. You don't need any equipment or months of practice. You can start doing it on your next run, and little by little, you'll feel lighter and more in control of your endurance. So now you know, your breathing can be your best ally in running. Ready to give it a try? Now, why does this trick work so well? Let's break it down simply. When you run and your breathing is all over the place, your body doesn't get enough oxygen efficiently. And when that happens, your muscles tire out much faster. Think of your muscles like an engine. Without the right fuel, they start to fail early. Oxygen is that essential fuel. By syncing your breathing with your steps, you're creating a steady and balanced flow of oxygen. This allows your muscles to get the oxygen they need right when they need it, which means they can work longer without wearing out. Plus, studies show that breathing with a rhythmic pattern, like 3 steps per inhale and 3 steps per exhale, helps reduce joint impact and better distribute the effort across your muscles. Instead of overloading certain parts of your body, you're creating balance that avoids unnecessary strain. Imagine that with every inhale, you're filling a tank of energy, and with each exhale, you're releasing excess tension. This way, your body works more efficiently, you get tired less, and you can keep a steady pace for longer. It's such a simple technique, often underestimated, but it has a solid scientific foundation. Optimizing your breathing not only improves performance, but it also prevents injuries and aids recovery. And the best part is that with this technique, you can improve your endurance without having to train more or do more intense exercises. It's all about how you breathe. Now that you know the trick and understand why it works, let's see how you can implement it practically. Step 1. Start by walking. Before trying it while running, practice this technique while walking. Take 3 steps and, at the same time, inhale deeply through your nose. Then, take 3 more steps and exhale slowly through your mouth. This is the basic pattern. 3 steps, inhale, 3 steps, exhale. While walking, Focus on syncing your feet with your breathing smoothly. Step 2. Try it with a light jog. Once you feel comfortable walking, it's time to apply it to running. Start with a light jog and don't worry about speed. The important thing here is control. Again, inhale every 3 steps and exhale every 3 steps. As you jog, feel how your breathing stabilizes and syncs with your movements. Step 3. Adjust the rhythm based on intensity. When you start running at a faster pace or on more challenging terrain, you may need to adjust the pattern slightly. If the effort is higher, you can switch to 2 steps per inhale and 2 steps per exhale. The key is to always keep a steady rhythmic pattern without letting your breathing become chaotic, because that's when fatigue sets in. Step 4. Take this technique to your longer runs. After practicing it in shorter sessions, take this trick to your longer runs. Apply the technique from the start. Don't wait until you're tired. This way, you give your body the best chance to stay steady from the first kilometer to the last. Don't get frustrated if you don't get it right away. At first, you might struggle a bit to coordinate your breathing with your steps, and that's normal. Don't worry if it's not perfect the first time. Little by little, it will become a natural habit. Just make sure to stay consistent, and over time, you'll see your endurance improve, and you'll run more kilometers without feeling worn out. This method is simple, but incredibly effective. The key is consistent practice and listening to your body. And the best part, you don't need more training hours, gadgets, or anything special. Just learning to control your breathing. It's your body working smarter. Now that you know the breathing trick, here's an extra tip that can make a huge difference in your performance. Adjust your posture while running. Maintaining proper posture will not only help you breathe better, but it will also reduce fatigue and improve your efficiency with every stride. First, make sure to keep your head up and your eyes forward. Avoid looking at the ground. Imagine you have an invisible string pulling you up from the top of your head. This will open up your chest and help more air come in, making breathing easier. Also, relax your shoulders. Don't tense them or lift them too high. Let them fall naturally, because when they're tense, it affects your breathing and can make you feel tired too soon. Another key point is arm position. Keep your arms bent at 90 degrees and move them naturally forward and back. Don't cross them in front of your body. That creates unnecessary movement and uses energy you could be saving for running. Lastly, make sure to run upright but relaxed. Don't lean too far forward or backward. Keep your torso straight so your diaphragm can fully expand, allowing you to breathe deeply and efficiently. With this posture, not only will you improve your breathing, but you'll also avoid unnecessary aches and pains in your back and shoulders. Remember, good posture and rhythmic breathing are the keys to running longer without getting tired. Try it on your next run and feel the difference. And there you have it. A simple trick to run longer without getting tired, and an extra tip to improve your posture and make every step count. Now it's your turn. Put it into practice on your next run and let me know in the comments how it worked for you. If you like this video and want more tips to improve your running performance, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss any content. See you in the next video, and remember, the power to run farther is in your hands. Let's go.